Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this solo DK's guide for advanced RuneScape players. So yes, please note, you do need a rather high level or rather good gear to do it with this method. This is not for the people that actually want to make a lot of money at DKs, but more for people who want to kill a lot of DKs in one trip and have a lot of fun along the way. Alright, to start off with my gear setup, let's see what I always bring. This is a new addition to my normal gear setup, the toxic stuff that normally I use the normal one. Difference is not that big, just another extra magic bonus, and you can poison Rex with it. It's not a really big difference. If you do not have it, don't bother too much. Stuff the dead is normally fine, but I'll be using this one just because it's better, basically. Another thing that I bring, of course, is a Slayer cape or just a trim skill cape because of the prey bonus. A lot of prey bonus, best in slot. A lot of fury, a lot of prey bonus. Rest of the gear is basically just well, basically the best item in slot. Armored chestplate for the best range bonus and +1 prayer. Ferric plate skirt for nice defense stats and prey bonus. Bandles boots for the good defense and again 1 prey bonus. And Ring of the Gods. Now I hear you say, why Ring of the Gods and not an Archer ring imbued or Berserker ring imbued or whatever, Sears ring for that matter. That is because of the prey bonus. With this ring, it has a prey bonus during all 3 kings. During Rex, during Prime, during Supreme. It is always useful. If I take an Archer's ring, it will only help me during the Prime. And not during Supreme or Rex. Same with the Berserker ring, it will only help me at Supreme, etc. This is why I think the Ring of the God is really good, because you can stay for longer and do more kills in the end. At the moment I am on the Slayer task. You're assigned to kill Decanots, so that's why I'm using the Slayer helmet imbued. Make sure it's imbued. If it is not imbued, then it really doesn't do anything towards your mage and range. And of course the bear gloves, pretty simple. Other thing that I'm bringing is the Seraphim and Godsword. I use this one to heal up and restore prayer with a special attack, of course. Another thing that I'm using, which is a rather new item, is the toxic blowpipe. At the moment it's filled up with adamant darts. Of course you can decide to fill it up with rune or maybe even mithril, but I'm using adamant just somewhere in the middle, which is really nice. Another thing is the tentacle whip. A lot of people say, well, why don't you just kill with stuff the dead? That's because of the bonuses are actually quite lower. Let's see at the strength, melee strength 96, with this one 106. So yeah, that's actually a rather big difference. That's why I just take the tentacle whip. If you don't really want to do that, you can kill Supreme with this one, but hey, in my opinion the Absolute Tentacle is better. Right, personally I use the Elysian Spear Shield because I have it, why not? If you don't have it, there are several substitutes to use, either a spectral-ish, although you're praying mage most of the time, so it's not the best shield to use. If you do want to use a spirit shield, you might actually be best off with a blast spirit shield, because it gives prey bonus. Again, the prey bonus. This shield gives prey bonus as well. Again, the prey bonus is very, very useful. If you have neither, then the Dragon Fire Shield might be a good option because it has really high defense stats. It just doesn't have any prayer, but other than that, very nice defense stats. Really useful to use. Okay. Now, something that most people don't use is the Proselyte Halberd. I take this with me, again for the prey bonus, plus 25 in total when I'm killing Supreme, and therefore I'm not losing much prayer during Supreme, which is really nice. And I even sometimes wear when I'm killing Rex if I'm praying anything, so that's really nice. But that will be for the technical things when I'm actually killing there. Few item changes that you could use, like I'm using stuff that dealt with Ancient Magics, Ice Barrage and Blood Barrage. Yet again, this is for people that already have enough money and don't really mind spending a bit of it. So you either go with the Stuff the Dead or the Toxic Stuff the Dead. You can also decide to use the Trident in combination with it. You are going to need Barrage for this method, so do please bring Barrage and Blood Blitz, or in my preference Blood Barrage to heal up. You kind of do need that. If you don't get any food drops for a while, you might run into troubles if you don't. So that's why I do take it. But yeah, you can use the Trident for the normal hits and then use the Blood Barrage or Blood Blitz to heal up. But then again, you are going to need Ice Barrage. Also, I will explain why you need Ice Barrage later on to freeze up Rex. Okay. If you do not have the blowpipe, the armored crossbow with diamond bolts is a very good solution. It's a really nice weapon as well. The upside about the armored crossbow is the range of the hit. You can stay at a far range for prime, so you will not get in contact with Supreme, which will sometimes happen with the blowpipe. But if you are experienced enough in the game, this should not be a problem, especially because the blowpipe is quite a decent amount better than the armored crossbow. This is why I take the toxic blowpipe. If you are not really feeling safe yet at DKs, then I might suggest to take the armored crossbow, because if you're on a Slayer task, it's good enough. It's good enough. It's just that the toxic blowpipe is better. It's just better. So my runes in the pouch are of course my runes for barrage, ice barrage, and I take soul runes to get my blood barrage. If you're not on a Slayer task, you can still do it for the exact same method. It will go slightly slower because you're not having a boost, but then I would suggest you to bring a serpentine helmet so you don't get poisoned, and it's a really nice helmet. Defense wise, you might want to swap it around for a ferric helm, but then you should bring anti-potions or Senview serums. Alright, I'm gonna get my inventory set up and discuss that, and after that we're gonna go to DKs. Alright, so I got my finally inventory set up. I do not take any anti-potions with me. No, I use Senview serums. They act as a super restore and a super anti-potion in one. This means that I do not have to waste inventory slots, which should be prayers for anti-potions. So I'm actually getting more prayer in my inventory so I can stay longer. I take 2 brews with me. These are emergency brews for whenever something goes horribly wrong. In the end, I will probably only use 1 dose when I enter the lair. Before everybody starts spamming in the box that why are you not taking an alpha accumulator, I had it in my inventory. The reason being is that you can just easily pick up your bolts or darts or whatever you're using. You can just easily pick it up and you won't lose your ammo. You can just pick it up, use it on the blowpipe again, or equip it in your quiver, and you'll be fine. The biggest downside of taking the alpha accumulator is the prey bonus. You have a lot less prey bonus if you take it with you, so that's not very nice. Alright, I take 3 ranging potions and 3 super combat potions. I repot when... well, I kind of calculate it. Like, I got 169 kills. And I got 3 times 4 repots. That's 12. So I decided I divided 163 by 12, which is 14 kills. So I should be repotting every 14 a 15 kills, so then I should be alright. So that's how I keep track of how many kills I can do. Let's say I got a 180 trip. 180, not 80. 180 divided by 12 is 15, and I should be reporting every 15. That's a bit how I calculate on how long I need to stay. If you got like an immensely large task like 230, I'm not even sure if that's possible. But if you got like 230, then you might want to look at doing 2 trips instead of 1. But that's entirely up to you. Alright, I'm gonna get myself a duel partner, because that's something you will still need even if you're soloing. And I will be in the lair explaining how to kill them. Alright, so we are ready to go. What I always do before I go in is I always brew up, so I always have a little bit more hit points to start off with, since the entrance is actually the crucial part where things can go wrong. And this is also the part where I always boost up, put up, and get ready for a fight. Now, there are several ways on how you can get in, and it really depends on how everything is standing. If you get instantly attacked by everything, you might decide to just run out again. And this is a bit on your own part on how good you are at the game. You can decide to just tank it all, and I'm just getting hit by both of them instantly, which is not really nice. Now you can also just try this and sneak in, so you only have the major on you. With this way you can just easily kill anything you want. And kill Rex first, whatever. And this is actually what I would advise you to try. To have either only the mage or only the ranger on you. So you can already kill one before you actually start doing anything. And as you can see, killing it with barrage is actually really overpowered. I'm not even using the occult. I don't think bringing an occult is actually worth the switch. It's only plus 15% and you're already destroying Rex within a couple of seconds. And I think you're better off taking another Super Restore or Senfusier with you. Alright, now this is where things get interesting with the blowpipe. This is where things get interesting because my range is not very long. I will destroy Prime though. I will destroy it. I will hit 20s and 27s and every, I don't know, I will hit very high, very fast. Whenever this one starts hitting me, this is where your skill set is coming in handy. You either tank it, which I do not really recommend, or you try to play Prey Flick between mage and range. Don't try to fail on doing that because, well, you will die, basically. Prime hits very high. I'm not even sure what the max hit is, but 50s are pretty easy, pretty doable. And afterwards, you just kill the Supreme. Now, this is why Ice Barrage is so important. Whenever the Prime kill and the Supreme kill are rather slow, you will have to Barrage Rex in order to kill Supreme without Rex being on you. So I can actually demonstrate that by just slowing the skill down and already picking up my bolts or darts, which I should not really recommend doing while Supreme is still alive. But hey, for the example. So we're just waiting for Rex to spawn, and I will show you guys what you can do. There's actually two ways you can do that you don't really need barrage, and another where I would recommend you to use barrage. Rex should be spawning soon. There he is. Alright, now he already did a damage on me. What you can do is just throw a barrage at it and continue your fight. He's just that. You have 30 seconds of time to just slowly kill Supreme. And, well, get on with what you were doing, and that was killing everything else. Here we go. Now, there are several things that you can do. You can either just lure Rex somewhere, or you can just freeze him. Doesn't really matter that much as long as Rex is not really touching you. But yeah, if you really want to lure it, there are like 20 lure spots around here. This one being one of them. You can stand right here, that's being two of them. You can stand at these spots right there. Make sure that Prime's not getting close. That was really exciting close. Because he can actually hit me from this point. Prime will be able to hit me from that point. And don't forget to always kind of heal up doing Rex, because that's really important to keep your hit points high up, even if, like, especially when you're soloing. And that was Rex done. That was Rex done. The only one other downside by using the blowpipe is that flashing Eagle Eye is not really that easy. But hey, you get in return that the kill is really fast. Not really doing a lot of damage this time, but oh well. There we go. More hits, more hits. So as you can see, when the blowpipe actually starts hitting, you just completely destroy Prime. And that's why it's so overpowered. That's why I take the blowpipe above the crossbow. Crossbow is really nice as well, of course. It's a very nice weapon. But I would still choose the blowpipe above it just because of its hit speed. It's amazing. I'm not even using full range gear. I'm just using the armored top, which is enough. And there we go. Then we can kill Supreme again. And this is just what you should do. And don't forget to pick up the darts as well after the Supreme. So this is a basic idea of how I do DKs. And if you make sure to not waste too much prayer, like leaving Piety on, this is the most stupidest thing that you can ever do. Leave Piety on, because that eats away your prayer, even with plus 25 pray bonus. It's just a big waste. And don't forget to use the special whenever you want. To heal up hit points and prayer. Especially the prayer is very useful. I always just turned off my my protection prayers whenever I get ready for Rex, and even during Rex I just turn it off. Throw Freeze at him, and yeah, I don't need prayer on this way. Alright, after this Rex I'm gonna wait a while. And I'm gonna show you how to kill on how to do a kill cycle if you are not using barrage, or if you are not really feeling safe on the kill speed of Prime and anything else. And here's another safe spot that you can use. Yep, this is a safe spot, believe it or not. Even if you stand one further, it's still a safe spot. Yep, it's still a safe spot. But I will show you how to make sure you can kill Rex and Prime in an order that you will always be safe if you're killing Supreme. Like, it may sometimes happen. Okay, what is my count doing? I just threw a dart at him instead of... Okay. What the hell am I doing? There we go, inside. Whenever Prime is actually really far away, you can stand right there to lure it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm not gonna kill Prime. That's a key factor. I'm only gonna lower his hit points to about 20 or 30 hit points. And I can only do this whenever Supreme is not on me. So whenever Supreme gets on me, I will have to kill Prime. And Prime is still dying. Supreme didn't go on me. That was not very likely. That was not very likely. Alright, so Prime is almost dead, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait for another Rex, and I'm gonna kill Rex. Reason being is that these two will both die at the same time, meaning that I have like a lot of time to kill Supreme, which is a safe way. Would I recommend this for the pro? No. Why? Because I'm using prayers right now while I'm not killing anything, so that's a waste of prayer. I am, well, not killing some things for a while, and I will have to wait for a respawn. I will have to actually wait for a respawn after Supreme. But this is a way of actually getting more kills. Well, not more kills, but safer kills. Less chance of you dying. So it is a good way to maintain your safety. It's not a good way to do more kills, because you are using more prayer on a kill. Kills are taking longer. But yes, that's safety. Safety just costs you some money. And yeah. That's it is a way on how to do it. This is not a way how I will do it. I will just be killing Rex instantly. Ooh, wow. An elite. That's not very common from these little creatures. That's very nice. That's very nice. And he died. And afterwards you can just actually AFK Supreme. You have like 1.5 minutes of time to actually kill it, so that's you can just lay back and wait until it dies. I'm still gonna flash my piety to make it a little bit quicker, and this is basically where I will end this video. And it's about time to repot as well. It is actually time to repot. Not really, actually. What am I saying? I killed 9 of them, and I should be killing like 14. So one more round. Actually, one more round and I should be reporting-ish. Maybe 2 more rounds. Really depend on how long you want to stay and how good you are doing. If you're doing really well, you can decide to report a little bit slower. If you're doing too bad and you're using a lot of supplies, I don't know, running out of food, whatever, you might want to... I just lost my darts. Yeah, that's another thing. If you do decide to kill Rex during your prime kill, as I was doing, make sure you pick up your darts or bolts after Prime dies immediately, and not first kill Supreme. That's something I did wrong right now. Make sure you don't do that, because that's a big waste. Alright, get ready for another Prime, for another Rex, kill it, and then, kill Prime again, kill Supreme, and go on for about 150 plus kills. And let's get those Berserker rings in, and maybe even a pet. I'm gonna finish this round off. And I'm gonna create this little video. Thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully these guides are helping you out. If these guides are helping you, please drop likes on them. They do really help. Those likes gives them a little bit more attention. Share them with your friends that are trying to PVM as well. Hopefully these videos are just a help for everyone and making this game a lot more fun. Because in the end, yes, I am using quite a lot of supplies for kills like this, but I'm having a lot of fun actually using these techniques, and in the end I'm still making money. In the end I only really need a Berserker ring or 1 Archer ring to profit in trips like this. And well, if you're killing 150 of them in a trip, you're most likely to profit. So that's really nice. That's really nice. And I'll be doing this elite soon. And thank you very much. And I will see you guys on the, well, next video perhaps. If you have any suggestions of what guide you want me to make, then please leave that in a comment below. I am planning on doing an Armadillo solo guide, but I kind of want to have a Armadillo task for that. Same reason why this DK guide was slightly delayed, because I really wanted to have a Slay task to do that perfectly, basically. I'm not going to make an Armadillo solo guide for Slayer only without being on a Slayer task, because that's just, no. Then you can't really explain how to do things properly. I really want to be on a Slayer task for that. Alright guys, see you later, and I will see you in my next video or on the live stream, and take care.